Hey everybody, I am Surbhi and you are watching Key Differences. In this session, we are going to talk about the differences between recruitment and selection. So friends, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Starting with the term recruitment. Once the human resource planning, job analysis and job design is complete, the next step is related to the hiring of personnel in the organization, which involves recruitment and selection. So, recruitment is the systematic process which involves attracting a large number of prospective, eligible and willing candidates using different methods to apply for the job in the organization. It is the initial step in the process of hiring, which is all about collecting applications from the competent and qualified applicants for specific positions to be filled in the organization. In short, we could say recruitment means seeking for and obtaining applicants for the job so that the right person get placed on the vacant position at the right time. Hence, it is a linkage activity which brings together the job seekers and job givers. So, recruitment means searching prospective candidates and stimulating them to apply for the job. Of these job applicants, the right person can be selected for the position. It is all about generating a pool of eligible and willing candidates. This means that recruitment involves use of various methods so that more and more applications can be received for that position. And when there are more persons applying for the job, the chances of hiring better persons becomes high. Further, it also involves discovery of various sources through which manpower can be obtained so that the requirements of staffing can be fulfilled. Moving on to the sources of recruitment. The sources of recruitment are classified into two main categories: internal sources and external sources. Internal sources include existing employees. Whenever there is a job opening in the company, then first of all the existing employees are informed about that. And so if they are interested, then they can apply for that vacant post and this results in promotion and transfer. Next is ex-employees. Ex-employees means the former employees who have worked for the organization in the past. It includes retired or retrenched employees or the ones who left the organization for any reason, who may be interested in working for the organization are covered in this source. Referrals from current employees. In this source, family members, friends and relatives of the existing employees are considered to whom they recommend for the vacant position. Last is previous applicants. Applications from the potential candidates who have previously applied for the job are covered here. Now we are going to talk about the external sources. The first one is advertisement. In advertisement, the companies place ads for the vacancy in the newspaper, magazines, trade journals, etc. to obtain job application from the eligible candidates. Next is employment exchange. There are a number of employment exchanges which have been set up all over the country. These are known for registering the job seekers and their suitable placements. They keep a complete record of various classes of employees. The company can use this source by intimating about the vacancy and get the resumes of suitable candidates who are looking for the job. Campus recruitment. It is one of the popular source of recruitment. Companies can conduct a campus drive in various colleges and hire the qualified youth, job consultants or private agencies. Consulting agencies are like mediators between the firm and the job seeker. They also register candidates for employment and furnish the list of eligible candidates to the prospective employers as and when required. For this, they charge a certain amount as fee. Next is unsolicited applicants. There are a number of job seekers who submit their job application in the office without being invited by the company, which can be considered at the time of recruitment. Internet recruitment. In this source, the companies can place ads about the job vacancies on different job sites and social media platforms to get the desired response from the applicants. Rating. Organization can attract suitable candidates from the rival firms operating in the industry by offering a higher package to them. Coming to selection, you should take a note of the fact that selection begins with the end of recruitment. Once the potential interested and eligible candidates are identified, the next step is to select the qualified and competent ones to fill the vacancies of the organization. Selection is the systematic process of choosing the best candidates for current and future positions in the organization on the basis of job requirements and the candidate's qualification from the available pool of applications. In short, it is the process of picking the fixed number of personnel from a large number of applicants having requisite qualification and competence to fill the jobs in the organization. It seeks to ensure that which applicants will be successful if they are hired. So, in this process, the resumes received are divided into two groups, those who are shortlisted and those which are rejected. This is to make certain the classification between qualified and unqualified candidates. As I said, it involves differentiating between applicants to determine and hire the ones with greater likelihood of success in the job. So, the main aim of selection is to pick those candidates who are likely to perform their job with maximum effectiveness and remain with the company for the long term. It entails screening job applicants to make certain that the most suitable candidate gets placed. Here it is to be noted that choosing the right candidate for the right job is a difficult task and have a far-reaching impact on the functioning of the organization. Moving on to the process of selection. Friends, there is no single ideal process of selection which is adopted by all the organizations. Hence, it differs greatly depending on the nature of the job and the organization. So here we are going to discuss the basic steps involved in the process of selection. The first one is preliminary interview. This is an introductory interview which is quite short and aims to eliminate the unqualified and unsuitable candidates for reasons which are not mentioned by them in the application form. Selection test. Those candidates who qualify the screening and preliminary interview are called for test. The tests are based on the job and the company and are used to determine the applicant's personality, aptitude and ability. Employment interview. Interview is the face-to-face interaction between the candidate and the interviewer for the purpose of employment. It is a formal in-depth conversation to draw the maximum accurate information from the candidate. Reference and background analysis. Many employers ask for the name, address and contact number of the previous employer, departmental head, university or college professors so as to verify the details furnished by the candidate and also to get an idea about the candidate's performance and behavior in the previous organization. Selection decision. As the candidate qualifies the above steps one by one successfully, the decision regarding the selection is taken by the employer. Physical examination. Prior to mailing the job offer to the candidate has to undergo a physical fitness test. For this purpose, the selected candidate is sent to the company's physician or the medical officer to determine whether he is physically fit for the job or not, or whether he has some health related issues, etc. Job offer. After passing the physical test, the candidate is given the job offer. It contains the date by which the candidate is required to report for the job and the place where the candidate has to report. In general, reasonable time is given to each candidate for reporting. Employment contract. Once the candidate accepts the job offer, a contract of employment is generated. It contains all the information related to the job like job title, remuneration, holidays, sick leaves, work rules, terms of employment, etc. Evaluation. The success of a good selection process depends on the availability of competent and qualified personnel in the organization. So, periodic audit needs to be conducted from time to time to check the effectiveness of the selection process. Moving on to the difference between recruitment and selection. Meaning, recruitment is the process of stimulating the eligible candidates to apply for the vacant position in the company, whereas selection is the process of choosing the best candidate out of all those who have applied for the job. Objective. The primary objective of recruitment is to create a pool of eligible candidates for the purpose of selection. On the other hand, the aim of selection is to pick the most suitable candidate for the vacant position. Next. As recruitment involves inviting applications from all the eligible candidates from different sources, it is a positive process. Contrastingly, selection involves elimination of the unsuitable, unqualified and unfit candidates at each step. That is why it is a negative process. Next. While recruitment begins with seeking applications from the eligible candidates and ends when applications are received. On the other hand, selection begins with the receipt of applications from the candidates and ends when hiring decision is made. In the process of recruitment, the recruiter is in the search of all the eligible and interested candidates, whereas in the process of selection, the employers makes a comparison between various candidates to pick out the best among them in all aspects. Next, recruitment does not establish a contractual relation between the employer and the candidate. As I said, it is only a linkage activity that brings together the job seekers and job givers. On the contrary, selection results in the establishment of contractual relation between the employer and the candidate, as employment contract is executed by the employer and the candidate. Lastly, recruitment is a simple process in the sense that recruiter does not have to pay much attention to scrutinizing the candidate. Oppositely, selection is a complex process as it involves drawing out maximum information about the candidate so that best fit for the job can be chosen from among the shortlisted candidates. So guys, this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope the concepts has been clear now. However, if you want to study the topic further in detail, you can visit our official website, that is keyreferences.com. Here you can find a detailed comparison between recruitment and selection along with their definitions. Links are also provided in the description box below. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with other people. Also, if you are new to this channel and wanna get more such useful videos, consider subscribing this channel and also hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you are notified every time a new video is uploaded on this channel. And if you have any queries or feedback for me, feel free to leave in the comment section below. Until next time, this is me Surbi signing off.